Don't know if you guys know that, but unfortunately, you do have to add the audio sources to your new scenes. I created a whole new one, so of course I like effing all of it up. But thank you. I love you. Hello, Jasmine. I almost said hello, wireless. That's how awake I am this morning. But I'm so glad you like it, Kaisel. I love it too. I was really excited about it. It's like I messaged Lizzie, who was a recommendation from Leshki, and I'm like, I wrote out what I wanted, and then she took like 5 sentences and made exactly what I wanted. And yes, this is exactly. Hi, Leshki, how are you? And you know what's funny is like I thought the bot gets so confused. I was just like, wait, where's Leshki? And then I see you. I'm like, oh my goodness. This is definitely part of the rebrand. Um, it's gonna happen soon with everything. Then the thing is like the stream name is gonna like the streams are gonna be Mandy at home, but I'm definitely gonna need to keep Wireless Riot because I have that handle everywhere, and I have my webpage is under it, everything's under it. So like fully rebranding that would really suck. So but this is going to help me pull this over to YouTube because then as I send the VODs over there, I have the chat on the screen. So I know I can't dual stream to YouTube at the same time, unfortunately. That would be nice. But I am kind of thinking about doing some streams on YouTube going forward, or maybe like a different day of the week, like maybe one night of just doing like how I do my nightly journals, like to YouTube for a little while, cause just to see. Home. You could just yell Mandy because when I'm in trouble, that's what I get yelled at for. Rebranding is fudging hard. Mm. But I'm just like trying to sort out what works for me, what works well. This schedule of like every Sunday and then every other Thursday works really well for me. I have to figure out what I'm going to make on Thursday though. I might try something fun because I can boot Desire off to the store this week because he has to go to the office on Tuesdays and Thursdays. So I might kind of think about what I'm gonna make to see if that's gonna make any difference to um, what we have in the house. Because I part of what I'm gonna do this week once we hop into it is go into what's working each week and what's not. Because now I'm like 3 weeks into the new year, and since the Hobonichi Cousin is kind of new for me, I want to kind of go back to see what was working. I have to completely admit it, I had a horrific pain week. Like from Wednesday on, like bad. And I couldn't walk on Friday. I could barely get out of bed yesterday. I was able to go and get my hair, my nails done yesterday because I could just use my cane to walk to where I need to walk. And I needed to get out of the house because I know for my mental health, if I just sit here and lay in pain, it's not going to help. So I'd rather just be in pain, I guess, elsewhere. And there's nothing better than if I have to go out and help my mental health, I might as well go out and help my mental health with, feeling like I can get my stuff done. So at least I can get my hair done. I got like 2 inches cut off. That's bananas. And when she said 2 inches, I was like, oh, okay, no problem. And then I was like, oh, like, oh, my hair's gone. And then I realized, yeah, 2 inches to, okay. I love what she did because I said, cut off what you need to cut off because I'd rather have healthy hair than long hair. So she goes, oh, yeah, like 2 inches. And I really think that 2 inches to a hairstylist is completely different to 2 inches to like actual measurement. So I don't know if it feels longer because it's my hair or what, but yeah, she did a great job. So she cut that off and then did some face framing with this, which is good because then like it's not so like it just felt like long, and it felt like it was just too much. Thank you, Lash. And it just felt like too much. I'm gonna sneeze because I put makeup on, so now I'm gonna sneeze either. Okay. I'm gonna sneeze 5,000 times because that's just the way that it goes. Yeah, 100%. I really feel like 2 inches and 2 inches are two different things, and definitely two different things to a hairstylist. So I like what she did. It feels good, and I feel at least a little mentally better today. There's a lot to do today. I have off tomorrow, but like I want to get a lot done today so I can relax tomorrow. So there's like laundry and all that other crap to do. So I figured I would start it off right by doing this. I will sneeze until like for like 20 minutes, so don't mind me. So yeah, I was glad that I woke up. So I woke up at like 1:40 in the morning. And then I did not go back to sleep. Thank you, Ashley. I did not go back to sleep until like 6. And then woke back up around 8 because Josiah got out of bed, but the cat's squeaks would not stop meowing. And I don't know like how Josiah cannot hear it, but like that cat for 20 straight minutes was howling. Finally ended up getting out of bed and got ready and stuff. But like I have to, like, on days like this when my pain is really bad, my skin flares up. Like it gets completely red. It starts having like patching, and like it almost looks like I have like zits everywhere. Which is really annoying. It really sucks. Um, but so I was glad I was able to put some makeup on this morning. So I did have time to do that, so it's like not so inflamed. But it really sucks like when your skin just like completely flares up and you look like you are like drunker than a deacon on Sunday. Like you are, like your whole face looks like you've been, it's like New Year's. And so I was able to get some makeup on, and I like the ones that I'm using now. It's a NARS foundation, and it does a really good job of being very lightweight, and I don't have to put a lot on because I'm not a cakey makeup person. I'm not knocking anybody who is. Like, totally, like, do what works for you. But it doesn't look good on my skin because I'm very expressive in my face. Like, like I have dimples. I am constantly like blah, 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 blah. And so the makeup doesn't settle well on my face. You could tell when I have too much makeup on. Like it looks bad. So I put as little on as possible, just like get the red out. So, oh hell yeah. Congratulations, Zazmove. I'm hopping back into Animal Crossing later today. As soon as I have some time, which I will, I'm gonna film a TikTok for cleaning the kitchen, which let me tell you guys, I did not expect to like doing TikToks as much as I do, and I like doing them so much. They're so much fun. Like they have been a very fun thing for me to do, kind of just like, if I feel like I haven't done anything because I'm only streaming like once a week and then twice a week every other week, at least I feel like I'm doing something, which I'm a very, my self-worth is tied very heavily to my productivity, which is really unhealthy and something that I am working with. But I feel like it makes me feel like I do a lot more than I actually do, which is awesome. But I'm going to go back to looking at my Hobonichi Cousin. So this one is, I need to get like this to be moved over a little bit more. That's what happens when you have two setups. So I've got like my main setup over here with the monitors, OBS, the main computer, and then this is my crafting desk. So I'm gonna take a picture of like what this all looks like after I get it cleaned up. which will be in about like 2025, but we'll get there. Yeah, and definitely, it sucks because you feel like you want to be productive and you feel so good in the moment, and then like the next day you're like, I don't think I should do that. Listen, I'm being realistic, okay? So I feel like these layouts that are sticker heavy are actually the weeks that I use my cousin a lot more. So you can kind of see as I go. This week was like sticker heavy, cousin heavy. I did so much stuff this week and I loved it because it felt like I really enjoyed every minute of doing this. This is my ideal week. So then last week I made this and I didn't use it. I mean, aside from the fact that like, but Wednesday on pain was bad. And I'm actually starting to mark my pain days in my yearly spread, in my yearly, so in the beginning of a Hobonichi Cousin, I'm trying to do this without like losing my page, but I think we're just going to have to deal with that. Pain day mild. Yesterday was severe. Yesterday, if I didn't have things to do, I would have spent it in the bed. And today is moderate. It's easy to feel like when you are, and this is just like a chronic pain talk for just a second. It's easy to, when you're at the doctor's office, when they ask you if you've had a lot of pain days recently or how you've been feeling recently, to feel like if you're in a good moment that like, oh, you're fine, everything's fine, there's no worries. So I want to start marking my pain days in here between mild, moderate, and severe. And because I don't believe in the pain scale, that whole like number thing, because like severe to like a 10 to me means like I legitimately cannot get out of bed. Meanwhile, a 10 to somebody else is my 3 because I have had chronic pain for like 8 years now. So I always find the number scale weird, but my doctor understands like what I mean by mild, moderate, and severe because I've been going to her for a while. So I at least can sit there. I'll bring this with me and go, okay, I know that I had so far, oh my God, 5 bad pain days this month. So when I go to see her in February, I can sit down, bring this in, and be like, okay, these were my days. And what I like about my journaling stuff is that I can then go back into my daily pages and look at, okay, Wednesday started. I can look at Tuesday, and I knew that I was having very bad brain days. I was having very chaotic energy. Felt very my mental health was going downhill. I was not feeling great. I was very like chaotic energy for me is like a mania. So that means that like I can't stop moving. And I can't my brain won't stop. So it kind of sucks. Um so I know that that day started, and then usually my physical and my mental health go kind of hand in hand, and especially when I get stressed out. So Wednesday, I really wanted to make sure I knew this, so I wrote, my shoulder fucking hurts really bad up here. And then it just got worse. Thursday was a very, very bad day for the family. It's not something that I'm going to talk about out loud. But yeah, so that one was like a wash, and I knew it was going to get worse from there. So like Friday became pretty bad, and then yesterday was bad, but was trying to like pull it through mentally, and then obviously there's today, which I haven't done yet. But I want to be able to write that down so that I don't feel like I am just telling my doctor, oh, everything's okay. Meanwhile, everything is not okay. If I can know some truth, ask me if I have trouble sleeping. Yeah, that's the thing, is that it's really hard to explain to your doctor like in the moment. And that's why, like, when I go to, like, let's say my neurologist, I bring Desire with me. I bring my partner with me. I bring somebody else with me, mostly because it's I. It's funny because I'm a very strong-willed person. I have no problem advocating for myself, but in the moment, I am so used to downplaying what my body goes through on a constant basis that I forget to stop doing that. I forget because, like, you know, and this just goes hand in hand with talking about it here on stream, right? Like, because when I have Cooking with Chronic Pain, which is every other Thursday, or like talking about it like today, it's eventually you know that people don't want to hear about it anymore. So you just stop talking about it. Like, if somebody asks you how your day is, if you say, oh, I'm in pain every single day, the reality is some people really just don't want to hear that. Like, they just want to hear it's great, and then you just go on your day. And it really stinks. And it's not who I surround myself with, like, in my personal sphere. It's just, like, society as a whole. Cinnamon. Cinnamon has to go to the groomer, and she doesn't want to go. She's laying in the sun. But you get really used to that, and you get used to, like, telling everybody that you're fine and everything's okay. Meanwhile, and that, like, stems from, like, growing up with, like, severe mental health problems and, like, downplaying that too. And it's just like you have to constantly like feel that you are downplaying it so that people actually want to talk to you, like, because then you might feel like, oh, they don't want to because I'm a depressed person. Hold on, I gotta turn the fan on. I'm premenopausal. Leave me alone. I get hot flashes. I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, like, and that sucks. So I know that having that in my journal is actually going to help me a lot to have agency for myself. Assessment question: do you have trouble sleeping? And what do you? Yeah, exactly. And my favorite is. Here's my favorite. Have you tried exercising? And that goes for problems with sleeping, problems with pain, and all of that. And it's like, yes, actually, on days that I am not crawling out of bed crying so I could go to the bathroom, I do exercise, actually. So what do you have now? Because now you're going to sit there and tell me that it's because I don't do like 30 minutes of some sort of movement every day. When you try getting up when your knees don't want to work and they are on absolute fire and you're screaming because it hurts so bad. Go ahead and tell me how you exercise through that. You just, just tell me. Just tell me. Oh, yeah, definitely share the Mimi tweets. Hey, hat. Yeah, exactly. That's what I liked, honestly, about physical therapy. Is that my physical therapist never asked me how bad my pain was. It was always, that was the question when you got there is, and every week they asked you, like, what activities are you not able to do that you want to continue doing or you want to go back to doing? And it was always, like, something very frustrating. Let me look at this meme. Murder is okay. It's fine. It's fine. People just dramatic. Just dramatic. Physical therapy, though, I have to say, if you have chronic pain and you are able to get somebody who understands, like, what you're going through, like a pain management doctor, which took me fucking years and years and years and years to get, because I didn't have insurance for a very long time. And then I didn't want to go to pain management because to me, pain management was giving up. Pain management was, I don't want to live with this. I want to fix this. And finally, there was a doctor that she sat me down and she listened to me. And she goes, Amanda, you have fibromyalgia. You probably have other things that are wrong with you. There is nothing that is going to fix what is happening in your body. So you can either fight against reality or you can actually be able to function as a person. And I was like, I guess. So then I started going to pain management, and it was great. And then they figured out that I also have a trapped nerve in here that's just not going to get untrapped, unfortunately. So I realized that my activity feed, I guess I'll hear the activity. Um, so yeah, so that was my whole thing. And I agree with you, Art, 100%. It's, what do you have to do to get to sleep? Like, what, not how long does it take you to fall asleep? It takes me hours to fall asleep. But that's not abnormal. Like, they're just go, well, that's normal. Versus, okay, for me to get to sleep, I have to do this is my wind down. This is like all the other things that I have to go through. My mind does this while I'm trying to sleep. Like, this is all the stuff that I'm going through. Like, it's a lot. And it's hard to it's hard to talk about the right things when you're at the doctor. I'm really fortunate, and any of the doctors that I've sat down with and have rushed me through the appointment, I've always been like, I'm done. I'm not coming to you again. I will go to a different person because I don't want to deal with it. But I'm really fortunate in the fact that, like, my area is one of the biggest medical center areas in the country. And there are a ton of options here. So if I have a problem with, like, I had a rheumatologist who was really rude to me. Like, he sat me down and he was like, okay, explain your symptoms. And I talked to him about it. And then he goes, okay, well, what did Google tell you it was? And I just looked at him and I'm like, I don't Google my problems. That's why I'm here. He's like, well, you have to. Everybody Googles their symptoms. I'm like, are you going to do blood work or no? And then he didn't want me back in the office. It's like, I don't know if you're trying to build rapport with me because you think that I'm younger than I am, or like if you're trying to do something because it's not working. Like, I don't like when people try to, there's a lot of doctors who really try to, like, I'm getting into a whole different thing other than planning, but that's the way that life is going to go. There are a lot of doctors that sit you down, and when they think that you're in your, like, mid to late 20s, and when I'm not in pain, or when I was a lot lighter, I looked like that. And I'm trying to get back to there, but, we're getting there. Losing weight little by little. Like, and they think that you're younger. They really try to, like, get on a level with you. And it's like, buddy, I am 37 years old. I need you to treat me like I am the age that I am, versus some kid in their late 20s coming in here, which is where I was when I started all of this fucking mess. And I really wish that somebody had listened to me and actually treated me like a human being versus trying to treat me like I'm a child. And I was really mad. Yes, and they make you feel rushed. Like, listen, buddy, I made this whole appointment to come here. You made me fill out like 20 minutes worth of paperwork to sit here. You better listen to me when I talk about my problems. My neurologist doesn't do that. And my pain management doctor doesn't do that. And my I almost said general education. My regular doctor, they're very good. They're calm people. Like, because there's so many doctors by me that there's a lot of options. So, like, if you're a jerk, people just don't go to you. Right, exactly. There's a totally different way of doing that versus, like, what did Google tell you it was? I'm like, buddy. The funny part is that when I self-diagnosed the fibromyalgia, that is what they confirmed. But I never talked about it. I never talked about when I self-diagnosed, thinking that it was fibro, and they thought it was something completely different. They thought it was something called reflex sympathetic dystrophy, but which is like your brain is stuck in fight or flight. Which for the time of my life that made sense, but it never went away. But then they settled on the fibromyalgia because of where the pain was. Like, this one doctor sat me down, poked me, and every single area was, like, very specific of where she poked, and it hurt like fuck. Like, I started crying, and she's like, you have fibro, girl. Like, there's, like, I don't know what to tell you. It's like, okay. But the thoracic outlet syndrome was what my pain management doctor diagnosed me with. And then I do have small fiber neuropathy, so I do have nerve damage in my body that's just not going to go away. So it's why, like, a lot of times randomly I will from like here to here, like, I don't, it just gets really tingly and it hurts really bad. Um, but yeah, it's just, it's something. It's honest to God, like going to the doctor or something. Anyway, 40 minutes later. But it's always nice when people understand, you know, because it's a hard thing to talk about sometimes because you feel, again, like you're complaining, but the reality is, like, no, it's just your life. And having to live like this sucks. And it's not something that it's not, I don't recommend it. So I don't recommend getting any sort of chronic disorder. Just not, definitely 0 stars. Mm. So that's why I keep that in the front of my book. I have been absolutely horrendous at. No, I haven't been horrendous. I need to give myself a little credit here. I have not been bad until I had my pain spike of doing my yoga, doing the movements. I did move for 30 minutes yesterday, so I am going to give myself that credit. I didn't drink a lot of water yesterday. I didn't do my noon threes. I did them up until Thursday. That's Friday. 3 meals I did do on Friday because we ordered Wendy's because I didn't have enough food in the house because I didn't expect my son to get suspended. Didn't go on the bike. Did do content. Did content that day. The day I did content every day this week. Hell yeah. And then my skincare I did do. That's like the one thing that I don't care how crappy I feel. I do my skincare. Like, that's it. It's gotta happen. So I'm not doing too bad. It's just I fell off the yoga thing, which is hard to do when you're in a lot of pain. So I'm not gonna get mad at myself. Have you tried not being in pain? You know, have you noticed that it's definitely like mind over matter? You know, if you just don't focus on the pain, if you just try to like get up and go for a walk, you'll feel so much better. I just want to punch people like that. I really do. But then it would hurt me, which just causes more problems. Like, come on. I also realized that I don't have to like rush through these streams. I don't know why I always feel like I have to constantly like rush through them. I'm like, what am I doing? Like, the whole point of being here is to be on the stream. So I picked out a couple of things for this week. So I was sitting there last night and I was like, I want to do a like flowery theme. I got my monthly box from Mandy Lynn Plans, which I like her store and her name because it's mine. um, and I'm gonna use that for this week's planner because I actually really like the style and stuff on it. Like saying, oh no, 100% Dasmip. I have another close friend who deals with constant chronic pain as well. And in the morning I'll be like, you know, have you tried like not being sad? Have you tried not being depressed? Like when people legitimately, or they tell you to drink water. The next person to tell me to drink water, I will honest to God drown them. I don't care. I will. I will be a bog witch and I will drown you. That's it. Maybe this shouldn't go to YouTube. I'm spicy today. Yeah, exactly. It's fine. You know, don't worry about the, you know, whole mental aspect of it. But this is the I should do like an exclamation point spicy for when it's like you know. So this is Mandy Lynn Plans. Her kit. This is like a monthly thing that she sends out. So this is not sponsored, by the way. I buy this. She has them for the Hobonichi Cousin, the Hobonichi Weeks, and I think another one. Ooh, I love that. I love that idea, Desmond. Oh my god. Well, I need to figure out, and I know there's a way to do this, and I think it might have been a plugin that maybe it just got lost in the sauce when I updated OBS a million years ago. I have not updated to the new OBS. I'm scared. That'll let me record just one scene, just one part of the scene, because I just want to record the flat lay and then do a voiceover of the flat lay. But for now, it's just I'm going to push these to YouTube. So this is hers. I really like them. She does a beautiful job. This is the one for the Hobonichi Cousin. So I get the whole shebang. So it's like $40-ish for the whole thing. Depending on how much I use it, you can always go down. I think it starts at like 20 and then goes up to 40. Just depends on how much you want to add on. So I get the one that has like the washi tapes. So these are the washies that come with it. These like beautiful flowers. And then I like the pink, they looked like polka dots in the beginning, but to me now they kind of look more like very pretty white flower petals. I should. It's the Bolognese profile, bestie. I'm wondering if they are random confetti, but it's a flower themed, I guess, like pretty dots and stuff. So I guess it's with that theme. But I kind of wanted to this week try doing the decorating of my daily pages as well as no, not pollen, I'm gonna sneeze. Hey, Archers. Decorating my daily pages as well as my weekly, and get those some parts of it pre-decorated so that it looks pretty. And I want to go into my weeks as well and do some updating there. So this was her monthly kit for January. So I've used some stickers already. I just think that they are so pretty that they really add a lot to different pages. Then I have like the trackers. I like her trackers so much. And then mini washi tapes, which is always nice. Just making sure that you guys can see it. This is just an extra deco page. These are clear, I believe. No, these are the white. There is a deco page with clear. And then this is the weekly kit for the cousin. So the Hobonichis have there's different types. There's the Hobonichi Weeks, Hobonichi Cousins, different things. And this comes with a lot. So that's why I don't mind spending $40 because it's got a lot in it. Then I've got this one. This is very, very pretty. I think this fits, this is more, I think, the daily pages. This is definitely a daily page thing. And then the dots for, like, to-do lists. This is for the monthlies. And it comes with a lot. So I'm going to use that this week. That's what we're going to dive into. I am also going to use the cute little washi that came with my Zenpok box 2 months ago. I still have Code Riot, by the way. And I am on Thursday going to be unboxing the snacks package. I have to film something with it for TikTok. But you guys will see it first because I'm going to do the unboxing live on stream. And then I'm going to make Desaya try some with me. So that'll be Thursday. But I went to this store called Pop Shelf yesterday, and I've never heard of it. It's almost like a Five Below. And I got stickers because they had a huge crafting section. And I was like, oh, snap. So I got these body positive stickers. I was so excited. I was like, oh, heck yeah. Yeah, when you do the monthly, it usually takes 2 to 3 weeks for the shipping to update, and then they'll send it out. They sent it to me early, sorry, Ark, because of the unboxing. But I was really excited about these body positive stickers. I have not seen these anywhere else, so it comes with all of these. I was really excited. This was like $1. So I thought these would be cute for days like I actually exercise. And oh my god, imagine not only having stickers of white people. Amazing. Thank you. My goodness. And then these were so nice. These felt like very, on days where, things are hard. This is a good, like, reminder of just things to add in there. And it doesn't fit on the cousin. Obviously, it's not made for that. It's a sticker page. But it'll be great in my dailies. Give me 1 second, sorry. My nose is angry today. It's legitimately furious. All right. Okay. So, I'm going to just get these open because I'm probably going to use these, I think, in the daily pages because I have been wanting to. I think now that I've kind of not done all the days in a row, you know how I get, of the yoga with Adrienne, I think now what I'm going to do is kind of sprinkle those into other things because I'm not going to lie, I miss being on the bike. I really miss being on the Peloton because it's one of the few things that does not hurt when I use it because I don't, if my knees are hurting that week, I just pull back on the resistance and don't use the resistance as much and just adjust it because you don't have to go. It's not like the bike forces you to go that fast. So I just do that and I still get the exercise that I want. So it's really good. Yeah, no, that's what I did with the stationary box. So what I did was I signed up with the stationary box. I was doing the stationary box with Zenpop before I reached out to them to work with them because I don't work with companies if I haven't used their stuff on my own yet because I don't, you never know, right? Like you never know when you just take like random people like message you and are just like, hey, can you try this? And you'll be like, okay, yeah, but I can't guarantee a video because if I don't like it, I'm not going to use it. But, you know, it's easier the other way around for me. So I did that with the stationery box. And there's some months that like I would honestly there were a few months that I would wait. I would wait until it showed me what was going to be in that box before I ordered it so that I knew, okay, I'm going to like what's in this box. So that's 100% a valid way to do it. And that's what I like is that it's not so far ahead that if you ordered that box because you saw like an influencer having it, that you would get a completely different box than the influencer. It's like, but I wanted that box. Like, but I wanted to eat that or I wanted to use that in my spreads, you know? A tangled web we weave. But yeah, so each of these comes with like two of them, so I can use them for quite a while. And so I definitely want to get back onto the bike. I'm gonna don't tell Desaya. I'm gonna try to use the bike tonight, but don't tell him. He's gonna get mad. And then I have a couple of ideas that I want to use for my daily pages. I got a lot going on, and then I'm gonna open up my weeks, and I have sucked at using this planner. I wanted to use this planner as like my really personal planner, and then I realized I don't want to use it like that. I want to use it as a content planner. So that's where we're gonna go. That's what we're gonna do. And then I have my reading journal too, which we're not gonna do today, but I did make a reading journal thing on my TikTok that showed off the latest one that I did. This is They Do It With Mirrors by Agatha Christie. And I really liked this one. This one came out like way more fun than I expected it to, and I really liked it. Once I get better with like my lettering and it doesn't look so like my grandma wrote it from the grave, I guess. That it's like horribly morbid. I'm sorry, that just popped into my head. I think I'll like it more with like these, but I like a cover page and then like a page that has just a little bit of writing in it. I did talk about this on my TikTok, but I'm using my reading journals more as like a way to practice my handwriting, any photography that I'm doing, use my ephemera, just have fun with the imagery that will remind me of the book versus just like, oh, this is what I thought about it. Because I'm reading a lot of Agatha Christie right now, and Agatha Christie has maybe 5 plots total. So it's really about really reading the same book over and over again. But I want to remember the characters. I want to remember the plot. I want to remember other things. So that's kind of my plan with that. But for now, we're going to do the weekly page. And I do think I actually have things to do this week. So I'm going to start... Sorry, since the camera kind of had to change because of the... Okay, it is the right direction. I was making sure it wasn't like upside down and backwards for y'all because I think sometimes that happens. So I'm going to start off with the trackers that'll go on this side. I want to get better with meal planning. I'm so bad with it. And I think that having different trackers for the meal planning will be helpful. And I want to go back to doing the sleep tracker. Okay. So this will be the meal planner. I got this there too. It was like a Cricut. It was a fake Cricut kind of thing. With the needle nose pliers. They had like vinyl there too. I was really surprised. Oh, I got my nails done yesterday too, just in case you wanted to see sparkly. You can tell my braid is like absolutely fried. So I want to do a meal tracker. And this will just track my dinners for the days that I want to make dinner. So, sorry, I just saw like a big flicker, but I think my monitor turned itself off and back on, and it does that all the time now, which is so much fun. I want to get used to using these, but I'll get there. It'll take me a little bit. Right. I guess I'm gonna specify that these are dinner plans. Just making sure you can see. Right? They're like really nice. I think they were like $2. That place was cool. It was right next to the nail place. Such a disaster. I spent like $50. It's kind of how I imagine what would happen if I ever went to Muji. Just disaster. Okay. So I don't really need the things for that. All right, we're gonna do the sleep tracker next. I do want to track that because that's kind of getting off the wayside. And then 2 weekly trackers. These are different from my monthly trackers. This could be anything from what was I doing before? I was doing read 30 minutes, journaling, affirmations. I'm gonna put affirmations on there for this week. And other weeks I just did like water intake, 20-minute move, but that was before I did my monthly tracker. So sorry, I'm grabbing this might be too late, but we'll see. So I'm gonna do affirmations. And then the other one will be reading for 30 minutes. I read before I go to bed, so I'm pretty good with these, but I want to make sure that I'm keeping track of that. All right. So Monday has a lot of the similar stuff, but I want to get the bottom kind of set up for what I want to do, because realistically, I don't do a lot at night because I am not a night person, but I do want to write down what I'm reading. What pen should I use? Alright, so I'm gonna do at the bottom kind of like one of the other weekly spreads that I did, where I wrote down what I was reading that night, and it is kind of helpful to remind myself of like, you know, it took me I can get like an average of how long it's taking me to read like a book. I know I could probably track that in my reading tracker, but alas, because I have a lot of holds on the library that keep popping up, and I'm like, oh, you weren't available like a minute ago, and now you're available. I need like a long sticker that just lets me do currently reading, but I can write it in. That's fine. Let me pull. It's a very pink, purpley spread, which is just my brand, apparently. I don't like it with the mild liner. I think I could do the background with the mild liner, and then the foreground can be pen. That's what I like about doing journaling and stuff like this because it's a lot of the ability to make changes as you go. And I do well basing it off like a format. It does. It's like, hand me a pina colada, baby. Let's go. They make caffeinated seltzer now. It's the bomb. So that looks good with that. Let's do a pen. Which one do we want to use? I do have a nice deep purple one that'll do well here, I think. I'm going to forget how to spell reading about halfway through writing all of this, by the way. I know I can't be the only person that randomly forgets how to spell basic words that they've been spelling since, like, first grade. I should print some stickers on my... I did buy that sticker paper. So I think I might try again to print some stickers to do stuff like this. Because I did get the clear paper. Everyone is getting a blended pina colada. That's it. Like, we're going to get absolutely wasted on pina coladas today. You know, you're not wrong. And I'm mad about it now. Because they had, it's called AHA. And it was, like, buy two, get one free at Harris Teeter. Which has not been that good with the deals lately, Harris Teeter. I'm just a little bit disappointed. I'm just saying, really disappointing me with these deals. Because you used to do real good with that. And then all of a sudden, things seem to change. And I'm unhappy about it. So I went to Sam's this week. Went to Sam's Club. I got like a big 40-ounce thing of coffee beans from Starbucks for $20. Normally like a quarter of that size is like $15 at the store. I was very excited. I couldn't shut the hell up about it either. I got like oatmeal for super cheap too. It's the life I live. Do you think that we could like... I can make it work. Such a disaster of a person. It's just gonna bother me that it's different. Oh, I should have let that dry. I should have let that dry as they continue to write. Alright, so my plan is to do like a washi right above that. So just like a... This is probably where the pliers, the needle nose tweezers would come in handy, but I can't hold them in my hand today, so, which is super fun. Okay. You'll get used for something, so I'm going to put you on a different sticker sheet. I love when my hands just don't work. It's just really fun. Having chronic problems is just a blast. I know I didn't recommend it earlier, but you know what? Misery loves company. No! Ugh. Okay, we're good. Everything's alright. Nobody panic. Okay. The long washi tapes are probably the hardest to... get correct. But as long as it's not covering that, that's fine. It doesn't have to be perfectly even. Okay, so the washies are down. I'm going to do the water trackers on top of that, because that'll help me track on days that I don't make my water intake. At least I'll know how much water I drank. And the sticker heavy weeks are just the weeks that I just end up using I end up using this so much more because I just like the way that it feels when I open it up, and I just like the way that it looks. I like having a framework to work off of, but when it comes to, like, if this was all in here every week, I wouldn't like that because I can't customize it. But being able to customize it to what I like works really well for me. So that is why I end up using a ton of stickers, and it's my journal, and I'll do what I want. I have since, like, not gone onto the Hobonichi Reddit anymore, since there was, like, this one thread that talked about how people were like, I don't know why you have a Hobonichi. You cover it up with stickers. And it's like, I don't know, because it's mine and I can do what I want with it. I don't know what to tell you. Like, honey, nobody tells me how to spend my money. Bad news. Okay. There we go. So that'll set up the trackers. That'll set up the week. Okay. Hello. Get off my fingies. So that'll set up the week. Okay. So I will meal plan outside of this stream because I'm just going to stare at my fridge and go for a while. I just disassociate in front of the refrigerator and then it all comes to me. 40 pounds of fresh saffron? That's some buying Twitter money. Yes, people are mad. There was this whole thread on the Reddit for the Hobonichis. I was just like, first it was coming for the Coffee Monsters Co., which, first of all, we are not attacking we're not attacking a minority-owned business, right? Like, we're not doing that, right? This is fucking 2023. Plus, she did absolutely nothing wrong. The person was mad that people liked her stickers and that they saw her stickers everywhere. It's like, so she's got really cute stickers that are adorable and usable on tons of spreads. So what's the problem here? Absolutely bananas. Absolutely bananas. People are just... I can't imagine. Not me. I pieced out of there. I was like, you know what, honestly. A free bridge! Oh my god, is it in Brooklyn? I knew it. Investment opportunity. You guys are the worst. You guys are pyramid scheming in my chat. Alright, so there is stuff happening this week, but I didn't pull it up. Oh, I totally forgot to tweet out that I was live. Crud muffins. Hold on. I actually made a thing in here to tweet that I was freaking live, and cheese and crackers. It's like, it's okay. It's an hour later, and I'm finally tweeting that I'm live. I'm pulling up my calendar in case you're wondering what in the God's name am I doing on my other screen. Because my phone is charging and I need it for the Mevo, so. I don't have work tomorrow. I have therapy on Saturday. And that's pretty much it. It's in Kansas. Stop. Yeah, exactly. Someone's doing absolutely cute art. I mean, they're so cute. I have her stickers. My Animal Crossing stickers are her stickers. And a bunch of my other stickers are her stickers. And is that Squeaks? All I hear is like clawing at the door. I panicked. Dasmus, did you forget that Ohio exists? as if trying desperately to forget that Ohio exists. I'm wearing makeup. Don't make me laugh until I cry. Disaster, people. It's funny because, like, the Ohio thing is totally not just, like, localized to Michigan. It's localized to, like, the entire United States. Mm. Let me finish this coffee really quick because I just need to get it done because I want to drink my water and... Okay. I'm sure Josiah's, like, messaging me about how terrible his car inspection's going because he refuses to make an appointment. He just goes. What is wrong with people? Okay, anyway. As I bitch about my partner while he's not here. I'll bitch about him when he's back, don't worry. Equal opportunity. So I am off tomorrow. So I am going to mark Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday like you usually do. So I work from 8 to 4. So 1, 2, 3. I still don't remember that it's 16. But you know what? We're never going to get there. That's the reality of it. All right. I feel like at times like this, that's Saturday. I don't know if you guys know that, but I don't have to work on Saturday. We're doing real well today, everybody. We're doing great. I'll probably put a sticker over that. Hello. I'll probably put a sticker over that. Okay. Times like this, I just wish my hand was transparent so I could just see through. But I think that's just rude that it's not. When I get robot hands, that's the plan. I'll never, like, whenever I think of, like, robot body or robot anything, I always think of C-Lab 2021. I will never, that show was ridiculous, and I will never forget. It's very problematic. It did not age well, like a lot of things then, but that skit in particular was very funny. Tommy is trying to Ann Arbor. My whole life changed. There was a guy that I had a huge crush on that I ended up flying out to Ypsilanti to go and see. He was at East Michigan University, and I stayed at the dorms for like a weekend, and true story of how ridiculous I've always been is that another friend of ours they had an ice storm, so another friend of ours drove the next morning to come meet us, and then we were all going to go out to breakfast. So he drove his car over. This is very important to the story. We then get outside. It's freezing. I am not prepared for Michigan winters. I was living in New York, and it was just like I was not prepared. And so we're cleaning off the guy's car who I went to go see. Cleaning off his car for like 10 minutes with all the ice on it. And then we all kind of look at each other at the same time and go, why don't we just take our friend's car who already drove here and cleaned off his car? I have never been a wildly intelligent person. Just in case you ever get the wrong idea that I was smarter when I was younger. It was a nice storm. Oh my god. Yeah, like, it was not. Like, Michigan winter? What the hell? Okay, so, tomorrow, I have a few things that I want to do tomorrow. And I am not planning on doing... Okay, the real idea is that I'm not planning to do too much, but I am going to end up doing the most because I can't help myself. Um, I already told Caleb, my son, that he really wants to make breakfast together. So I told him we would make a pancake breakfast on Monday. Because he was like, he's learning how to cook and he really likes to be in the kitchen. So whenever I'm in the kitchen, he wants to be there with me to help. But a lot of times, like, especially on bad pain days, I'm just throwing things together that are already ready to go so that I don't have to do anything. But it is nice now that if I need to get stuff chopped up, like, he's learning how to cut things and he's like cutting up peppers, cutting up other stuff, and doing a really good job with it. So at least like now I'll have, I mean, I always had Saya, but like I don't like bothering him. But Caleb's just like in the kitchen the second that I walk in there, and it's just like, what can I do? How can I help? And I'm just like, okay, yeah, like I think it's important for you to learn how to cook. And he's 8, so I think that's a perfect age to start doing it. So we got him his own chef's knife from Sur La Table. It's like a $20 knife, but it's sharp. It's I forget what company it's from. It's from an actual like good chef knife company, and it's got like the guard on it so he can learn how to curl his fingers in while he's cutting. And I just, this is perfect. Like I was so excited. So pancake breakfast tomorrow, and then I there's some stuff that I'm doing today for cleaning, but there is a lot that I want to do tomorrow. Um, I want to organize a work office. My work office is a walk-in closet that we don't use because I don't have that much stuff, and there's 2 walk-in closets in this apartment. Move in January. I have to say, move in January because you're gonna get the best deals because nobody wants to move in January. The apartment that we're in right now, I is going for way more than what we're paying, but we got it for super cheap because we moved really fast. It was really good. Okay, so organized work office tomorrow. Um, I'm washing our sheets today, doing the laundry today. I had to go flip the laundry over. Um, and cleaning the kitchen. So tomorrow I'll have Caleb clean his bathroom. I'll help him with that. By his bathroom, it's just the bathroom that's right next to his room. It's not like his exclusively. We don't live in like a mansion. And then I want to do some content planning. And then what I'll do is during the week, I'll write in like what I'm currently reading, my dinners, any other thing that needs to get put into here. I also tomorrow want to get on the bike. So I'm going to put, where are my body positive stickers? I want to get in here. Ah, I think these will be good on the dailies. But this is purple. So, Peloton. Okay. We're going. We're going. And I know that on Thursday, oops, on Thursday I have my cooking stream. So that starts right after work. I have to work on the plan for that. That'll be one of my to-dos at 5. And then up here I'll put prep for cooking stream. Because I usually do it in the morning because I wake up early we had to get Caleb to the bus by like a little after 7. So I'm already up. I don't start work until 8. So if I have like all that time to get the camera set up, to get mostly everything set up in the kitchen. So I try to do that on Thursday mornings because then that allows me to go live as soon as I get out of work. So because there's way more things to going into cooking stream than you think there is. Like I got to get the iPad set up because the iPad turns into a stream deck for me. Then so I can flip through scenes for different cameras. Then I've got the cutting board camera and then the main stove camera, which is the Mevo that I moved from here into there. And then this goes out to four cameras actually. Then this the mirrorless goes out into the living room to be my main face camera. And there's a few things already set up out there thanks to Logitech because they sent me quite a bit of stuff to stay set up out there, which was really nice. So I don't have to like always drag stuff out. But there's a bunch of cords that have to go out there, and then the laptop gets set up as well because that allows me to like see chat and see things easier and like look up recipes and things, so it gets out there. So there's a lot that goes into prepping for the cooking stream. So it's probably takes me about I've got it down to about 20 minutes now with testing. So because I've already got the cords ready to go because everything just extends from here into the kitchen. So it's a lot. It's a lot. All right, so cooking stream then, and then I have therapy on Saturday. So let's do this cute little box here. My therapy is at 1 o'clock on Saturday. Usually it's earlier in the week, but the therapist didn't have anything earlier. So therapy at 1 p.m. And then I have all this pretty deco, which is really nice. But I am going to put the stickers that are here up onto there. I should just leave the camera in the kitchen and just like that's it. That's all it is. That's the cooking stream. You're just gonna watch me like be a disaster of a person all day long as I cook. The worst part is I know that wouldn't do badly. People love to see fellow disasters. It's like when I honest to God am probably at some point just going to set up my Epoch camera on my phone on the tripod and just stream organizing stuff and cleaning because I know that people love that shit. It's why I filmed that for TikTok. Like I got a good tripod that was like $20. It was on sale. That was recommended by one of my favorite influencers on TikTok, and it was it makes my life so much easier now, and I can actually film good content. Are you gonna cover that? I don't even know. I feel like that 20 is kind of big for this sticker. It's okay. So it's made it a lot easier, and I love filming that stuff for TikTok because it's so much fun to edit. Because I can just like cut little bits out of it, and it's a lot of fun. I have to make a TikTok for the snack box that Zenpop sent me, so I'm gonna do that. Before I unbox it on stream, I'm gonna do the TikTok because I just have to show what's on inside of it. So we've got that. That's pretty much like what I have to do this week. So these are my work blocks. This is the plan. I am gonna put I have to put down a laundry sticker for Friday because I do. Oh, and then like my streams. I forgot that I need to put down my planning stream. All that stuff needs to get put on there. Do I have my laundry stickers? I tried my best to get organized beforehand, but you can all see how that went, huh? When I woke up at 1 o'clock in the friggin' morning, I literally just walked out here and was just like, I'm just gonna get ready. Just gonna have everything ready to go because I'm over it. Where are you? I know I pulled you out. Because I was like, I'm just gonna get the whole shebang ready to go because why not? And that's what I did. Desire walks in here like this morning and he goes, "What on earth?" Oh. Okay, I can still do it. It's fine. I can make work. Although, where did my laundry stickers go? It's my problem. That's the problem with having so many stickers that you end up being a mess. But I have multiple, so we're fine. Does she have one? Where's my... Because sometimes she has them in her kits. Where did the smaller pages go? That's the journal kit. Where did the tracker go? Are you underneath here? Because I know I had it earlier because I was using it. That was what this went from. That's the trackers. Usually she has in her kits a list of small things, but I think I could pull it from something else. I have a bunch of her kits, so I definitely think that if I can pull it from one of those. What do we got here? Because this is a very good similar kit. Okay, yeah. So she's got a laundry time sticker here. I really like her stuff as well as I've been using Moody Cats Design Co. I really like their stuff too. They're doing a shop update next week. So is Mandy. I'm out of money though. That's it. That's a laundry time sticker. I do Caleb's laundry on Fridays in between work meetings because it's a good way to get out of my chair and move around. Oh, you know what? Can I move that down? Is it too late? Is laundry time solidified? Can we? Mandy, God bless you and your damn stickers that can move around. Okay, perfect. And then I made it quick. It's fine. So, I think I'm good. Cleaning day is Saturday though. That always happens. That's like Saturday morning is our cleaning time. But this Saturday was me time, and I said, F it to the cleaning. Ha ha ha. Okay. Now, I need to put in my stream on Sunday. Use a good chunk of box for that one. Usually start around 9, just depends. I always say 9-ish. It just kind of depends. Planning stream. At 9 a.m. Sorry, I need to pull the camera. I wonder if I can pull the camera back a little bit. Maybe? Maybe at some point. But not today. Okay. So that should be it for this week. I got that done. I think I wanted to put in the days of the week up at the top. And then some washi along the top as well, just to make it really pretty. Oh, let's put the washi down first and then that on top of it, because I think that'll look really pretty. I kind of effed this up, didn't I? Putting the numbers down. But I think it looks like I can move them, so that works out well for me. Hey, all right. Kudos to Mandy and her movable stickers. Different Mandy though, not me. Ah! so what I plan on doing is putting a nice thing of washi up here and then putting the days down. So I don't want to do too thick of a washi because that'll cover all of that. So I think I'm going to do this thinner, these thinner flowers. Those are as thick as the other ones, right? Let's see. How thick are you? Actually, that works out really well. Because then this covers this. And I can put... I'm using a lot of washi tape right now. This here. And then the days of the week can go on top along with the numbers. Sorry, I need to like pull the camera back. Okay, so now we've got the days of the week. That's not straight. Okay. And that's the 16th. Tuesday. Put the days of the week down first, and then we'll put the numbers down. I wonder if the numbers will look cuter down below. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Raise that up a little bit. So there's space down below to put the numbers down there. Looked a little bit too much space, but that's okay. That's all right. Tuesday the 17th. Wednesday the 18th. Gotta do better with getting these on not crooked. 19th. And the 20th. Just trying to remember the days of the week, apparently. Is there enough caffeine in my coffee? Probably not. Probably not. Blaming Starbucks for that one. And 22nd. Okay. Oh, I like the way that looks. I think that looks very pretty. Like 100%. Okay. So I am going to put some flowers and stuff. Like Sunday night, I'm not going to do anything, so I'm going to put some flowers here. Like, I know I'm not going to do anything. I'm well aware. And the rest I'll save for the daily pages. So I am going to go ahead and do the daily pages as well. But I am going to take a quick break. I have been live for about an hour and a half, and I do like to take a little break. I'm going to stretch. I am going to flip the laundry over and start the second load. And then I'll be back, and we'll do the daily pages and then hop into the Hobonichi Weeks. Probably not going to get to a lot of crafting today because this is taking longer than I anticipated, which is great because this is what I wanted to do anyway. So I will be right back. Enjoy some tunes. I hope to see you when I get back, and I'll be right back. Okay. Y'all. Not me. About to like cry from a TikTok comment. In a good way, because somebody said that I did my like day yesterday going out. I need a better light for here because you can like barely see this. I did a TikTok about yesterday going out and doing stuff for self care, and they were like, "Oh my god, I could see how stressed you were in the beginning. You really needed that day." And I'm like, I really was stressed, so it's nice to be noticed. Like that's nice when somebody sees it. Um, all right, so we're done with our weeklies. Let's hop into the dailies. And then we'll hop into the Hobonichi Weeks. So this is going to be my content planner. So I want to kind of lay this out a little bit better for this week so that I'm much more prepared, and that I can get stuff done. So we'll be into here. So for the daily pages, I'm not going to decorate too much, but I am going to get them ready. So I do kind of have like the same thing every day, where on that left-hand side I have my to-do list. So I do want to keep up with that. Let me grab my combo pens. These are worth the hype, I have to say. I kind of like got a little snooty about everybody being like, this is the best ever. And I'm like, they can't be the best ever. The worst part is they're the best ever. Nobody asked you. Okay. So all I'm doing is kind of like a quick... Oh, that one's really light. That's actually good, though. Kind of like that for days that I don't need something quite so dark. So that for tomorrow. And this is starting next week, so we'll alternate between these three. Ooh, you're dark. I did pick up the jelly rolls. I wrote a note to myself because the last time that I did a cooking stream, I scheduled way too much on my to-do list after. So this is my note to myself. Don't schedule shit after stream. Past me really looking out. Really looking out for future me. Appreciate that. All right, and then Sunday. So this is where I'll put like my to-dos, my daily to-dos. So I usually like pop into the week, see what I need, and then like I'll make my daily list. So like I'll do today's daily with y'all just so you can see kind of like what I do. These are double-sided, by the way, so if you wanted not the brush pen part, you could do the regular pen part. So that's what I like about these. These are actually not expensive at all, and they are on Amazon, which is really nice. All right, I'm gonna try to see if I can use my white Jelly Roll pen on some of these. Because I picked this up because it was recommended it's good on darker colors, but it did not show up on other ones. So I'm going to try to see if I can get it to show up on here. It's a good accent pen, but I just don't think it's going to be something that I can use to do like big to-dos. So off with you. So that's totally fine because where's my purple love? I just had you. Here you are. You're right next to me. So do. And I'll just write that on all of these. And then I kind of want to do something different on the tops. So I have my stamps out because I want to do a word of the day and the weather. So like a word of the day being something that's helping me out, like courage or commitment or consistency. Why are they all C words? Awesomeness. Throw an A in there. kind of just to give myself, like, after I do my affirmations, like, okay, this is the word that's gonna solidify today. So I'll have the word of the day and then the weather report, like, up here. So let's see. I saw somebody who said that what they do is they actually, to make it so that you don't have to worry about the edges, they actually take their craft knife and let's see if I don't like slice myself open live on stream. And they actually take this off so that they don't have to worry about the edges. My craft knife, though, is kind of crappy. So it might not be the safest way to do this, but... yeah, I don't think I'm willing to risk it with this craft knife, because... maybe? Slowly. With my fingers out of the way. Let's see. Let's see how this goes. I don't want to do this, like, going to my fingers. See, but my craft knife, like, doesn't stick. It's not a really good one. I've even tried to, like, solidify it back in there, but it just doesn't do the thing. And then... I don't think that's going to make a difference, but that's because I don't have a good craft knife and I don't know how to do any of this. So I am going to do it in this really pretty ombre that I got at Joann Fabrics. So I'm just going to get it. Make sure that all of it's there. Yeah, I can see, like, there's... I'm going to try not to get it everywhere. Okay, that works. And then the word of the day would be below it. Okay. And then the weather report. I think that looks really cute. So that'll be like the dailies. So the daily pages will have my to-do list, the word of the day, and the weather report. And I can write in the weather report, and then I have these cute stamps. Like today is sunny, so I will put a sunny stamp here. And then I'll look up what the temperature is. So I can put sunny. It looks so cute. It's hard because I have to get a light that's like right behind this, I think, so that you guys can see better. So that is dry. Do this on here. Oh. Ooh, that bleeds through quite a bit. Okay. Looks like that is going to be a no on the Tomoe River paper, but that's okay. I can just write it in. It's no biggie. Let's pick a different pen low. Let's pick a pretty one. So let's do... we can just do the word of the day. Matt? Yep. Oh, okay. Decide some. Alright, so word of the day here. I heard somebody washing their hands. I'm like, oh god. I hope there's no criminal, like, making sure they don't give me COVID. Like, thank you, I guess, before you rob me for washing your hands. I know. I was making sure that you weren't, like, being a nice criminal that was going to wash your hands before you robbed me.
You gotta be nice about it, at least.
I mean, make sure you're still washing your hands, friends. It's very important, so.
Even if you're gonna rob someone.
Yep. If you're gonna rob somebody, that's what Desire says. But I like having a little bit of structure on the daily pages, like the word of the day, because even if I don't, um, even if I don't know what to journal about, which never happens, by the way, I was like, I'll never have anything to journal about. Yeah, okay. Um, and the only reason why any of this looks like it's a little messy with the bleed through is because I normally don't have like the bleed through from the other side because I've already done like those pages aren't as much in there. So, word of the day, last one. Okay, and those will just be things that I decide like that day. I do want to still keep the decorating for the day of because I think that's kind of like the fun part about coming into my journal at night. So I'm just going to put a little bit of deco. I don't like to cover the quotes at the bottom, but I mean, it's your journal. Do what you want. A little bit here. So this is today's. So my word of the day for today is commitment. I want to commit to doing these streams, to making content that makes me happy, and to my home. So, commitment is the word of the day today. So to do laundry, and I usually like put sub things there. So tops, bottoms, towels, and then it's sheets week. Sheets, empty dishwasher. I try to make it look like I'm doing a lot more than I am to help my brain. Load dishwasher. Tidy kitchen. Clean kitchen table. It's just like stuff from Sam's Club is there. And and that's what I'm thinking of for today. I'll add things in here if I need to. But so that's usually what I do in the morning. As I come in here, I kind of like do this. Now I want to be able to have like a word of the day of like what I'm gonna do. So like today is about commitment. Today is about recommitting to myself and recommitting to doing all the things that make me feel healthy. So mentally healthy, physically healthy, whatever you can do. A lot of times like legitimately I can't get out of bed. So healthy to me means something different on that day than it does on another day. Healthy to me on that day means that I actually took my meds and drank water. Like that's it. Like that's all I'll do. And that's okay. There's nothing wrong with that. You can do what you got to do what your body can do. And if your body can't do it, give it a break. Your body does a lot. Like give it a little break. All right. So, next up is the Hobonichi Weeks. I'm not going to do too much in here. But I am going to set it up. So, I'm going to separate it by TikTok. And Twitch. Twitch will be down here because there's not as much to do for Twitch than there is for TikTok. I do have a bunch of like scene stuff that I want to do, so like that's really what that is. So Twitch down here. So these are like to-dos. Friend template. TikTok. Film Sunday. Kitchen reset. Can't type today. Can't type, can't write, can't do either. So like I'll do like what I want to do for TikTok, what I want to do for Twitch. There's a bunch of stuff that I just don't want to like write out like right now, because then you know everything that's gonna happen. So then what I'll do is I'll write down here what I did. So if I got stuff filmed, if I posted any brand reach out that I did, that way there is stuff here that is the daily, like what I do for content creation. And some days there is not, there's nothing, and that's okay. Knowledge of the future. Cannot like not say it in that thing. So like Twitch, I'm making a template where I'll reach out to people that I know that are okay with it, that with channels that kind of like align to my values, but might not be on the Wookiee cookies, because like the Wookiee cookies all have their own shout outs, but then there's certain people on other channels that I don't that aren't part of the Wookiee cookies that I'd love to still feature like on my BRB screens. So I have an idea for that that's kind of like floating around in my head of something that I want to do. And I want to like write things down here so that I know that I want to work on that. And that's something that I want to do in the future. And I think that would be really fun. So that's my plan for that. So the weeks doesn't need a lot of setup, to be honest. It's really just these things. And then I have my period is over, so I don't have to worry about that. So the period tracker's not there. And then I do have my my reading tracker here. The reading tracker is just what books I read, and then the reading journal has like all the other fun stuff in there. But I am going to put a little bit of decoration here. That way it is something fun and I use it more. I don't mind covering up the quotes on here just because there's not a lot of space if I want to put deco here. So I thought about using this as like a wellness journal, but I use my cousin for that quite a bit, so it felt a little redundant. You go back here. And then I'll put a different one here. I'll put a some flowers. And all these little pieces I just put right back onto the sticker sheet, because there's definitely other times when I'm like, I just need a little bit of washi, and it's perfect for those moments. So that's the weeks, that's the cousin, and that's it. That's what I did this week. But yeah, so I'm not going to do too much. I am going to switch over to a different screen. Please excuse me. Chat. There we go. I'll move the camera this way so you can see me. Kind of. You can also see Josiah. But yeah, thank you guys so much for hanging out. Let's see what's going on. The temptation to just plug my Switch in and play Animal Crossing though is pretty high. Let's see. I know we can go to Steven. I'm just curious what Steven is up to today. What's up? All right, so let's go over to Steven's. If you're looking for cozy, we're going to the right place. That is Steven, 100%. So I'm heading over there. It was my 24-month sub anniversary too. We're gonna head over there. Steven is playing Coral Island. I definitely want to play this game. I have it. I bet I kickstarted it, but you know, I'll get there at some point. So thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I was gonna hop in and do some crafting stuff, but my hands are kind of achy, so I kind of want to give them a little bit of a rest, and then I might post some pictures or some TikTok stuff later. But thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. This is really fun. I love these streams. This is definitely something that we're going to continue to do. So we're going to go right into Steven, who is playing a nice cozy game. We don't like hanging out with you. How dare you? Oh, Panda, thank you. So that is my, as a goodbye, that is my Discord server. We like to post cat pictures. We like to have fun. We have a little Pokemon game that we play. And those are my socials. If you could follow me on TikTok, if you have a TikTok, that would be wonderful because I post a lot of journaling stuff there, lifestyle stuff. And I'm trying to get to, I know it's going to take fudging forever, 1,000 followers so that I can go live on TikTok, which would be really nice. That is my raid call. So if you are a sub, you can use my hype emote. If you're not, just use the universal let's return emote. But I'm going to see you guys in Steven's chat. I'll be live on Thursday around 5 or 6-ish. It just depends on when I get out of work to do our cooking stream. And let's go bring the noise over to Steven. I'll see you guys there. Bye.